This is Mac with Mac's Corner, and sorry I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I've been playing tons of video games. I've just been on a Total War addiction, and I'm still not even over it, and I'm about ready to win this. The whole reason I'm doing the video is just a real quick. This is one of the oddest Total War games I've ever played, and the crazy thing is it's on Legendary. I've gotten to spur up my you-know-what, and I want to try and beat each one of the games on Legendary. And I was expecting it, especially the in-game, to be much worse. But oddly enough, all this blue are my military allies. I allied, even after I took Carthage, I kind of, after I took the boot of Italy, which, by the way, the first 20 to 50 turns, those were a beast. I can't tell you exactly how many turns, but yeah, the first little bit when everybody's trying to go to war with you and you don't have much, that was pretty rough. But once you make it through that first bit, I got the island and just stood still building up my economy, because that's my strategy with these games, is just make so much money that you can just throw stacks of troops, and if you lose a stack, well, then you replace the stack, at least on the harder difficulty levels. It's more fun to kind of stick with, one group and kind of work with them throughout the game, but in Legendary mode, I'm not sure. That's just a very challenging things to do. But yeah, then all of a sudden I had so much money, I started getting all these non-aggression things. And yeah, it was cost, like, we want 20,000 gold for a non-aggression pact. And I was like, alright, I was making tons of money. And next thing I know, I'm allied with, essentially, Carthage, Nova Carthage, like basically any one of the Greek, Italian, Carthage, kind of that culture mindset. I became allied with. Went up north. We all went up north together. I conquered all of Gaul and Germany. Went into Britain. I was allies with these guys for a little bit, but they won't turn. They won't. Well, not allies, but we were friends. Except they won't join my military alliance. This is subjugated. This is the only subjugated one I have. And then these guys just won't ally with me. It just took over Armenia this little bit, so the last peace for victory condition is I'm going to have to go ahead and take Britannia, and then that should be it for a legendary victory. As I said, not much to the video. Oh, and this is somebody counterattacked one of these Yeah, one of the weirdest things ever, which was actually smart. Some little somebody over here that only had like one or two provinces, instead of protecting their home, sent an entire fleet, somehow made it through everything, and sacked Rome, and then went down here and conquered here. And all my legions were like all of the outskirts. We're not even really down here. But yeah, I'm used to allies turning against you and not being able to trust them, but it's been pretty effective. We essentially had a massive invasion. Like, look at all these, like everyone, that's an allied fleet, allied army. Like, look at this. Basically, I used the computer's legendary ability to make money and stuff, and I used it against itself. Is kind of, I guess, what I did. It's the only thing, because look, I mean, geez Louise, they have so many, and these are all full stacks. I've got little white ones here, my legions. But anyways, that's about it. Probably going to be doing some more Total War games. I expect to start doing videos again here shortly. I tried to do a couple with these, and they just didn't wind up very good. If I post something, I want it to be enjoyable for you guys. But I will keep at it and wish you all the best. And I'm thinking in the next one I'll do a video going. I finally got Fable 3 working on my computer, so I think that's what I'm going to do next. Anyways, I hope everybody is well, and I'll see you later. Mac out. Oh, just two more things. Or at least one more thing. Well, like, the craziest part too is I never even had to do the Civil War. Because I wasn't conquering too much stuff, my Imperium never got too high, my influence never got too high despite promoting all these guys. I managed it alright. Yeah, so I didn't even have to do the Civil War. Though usually I manage that, and this game is pretty easy. Whenever I start to get close to the Civil War, I just adopt everybody into my family, and then when they don't have any power anyways. But just wanted to point that out as well. There we go, victory! Got some achievements too. Cool. I'll just keep this watching in case you've never seen it. I'll keep this watching going in case you've never seen the ending. You can watch it if you want. Yeah, the crazy thing is, it shows like it was a military victory. I don't know if the ending changes with cultural victories and stuff, but mostly with allies. And I was thinking too in real life, if that had happened, like what if instead of like going at each other's throats, Carthage, Athens, Sparta, Rome really did like team up and head north and east? That would have made for a very different kind of world. But here we go. Here's the stats, and just in case you're interested, you probably aren't, but if you are, here it is. You can pause it. Once again, on Legendary 2, it's basically Iron Man, so there's no loading and saving. I wish they'd have that kind of mode, but for lower difficulties, because I enjoy Iron Man, mostly because I sometimes don't have the discipline to not load a save after something bad happens, and Iron Man keeps me honest. But I don't find Legendary to be fun. It's challenging, I enjoy the challenge, but I wouldn't say it's fun. I doubt I will ever play this game on Legendary again. I'll probably play it again sometime, but not on Legendary. So I wish they had an Iron Man on some of the easier difficulty modes. But anyways, this is this, and that is that. Now for real this time. Hope you enjoyed, and Mac out.